Yes, and welcome to Face the Tribune with the one and only Rolando Larraz. I'm your co-host, Chris Garcia, as usual. A beautiful day in Las Vegas today. We had a little wind and rain yesterday, but today it is just perfect as always. How you feel, Rolando?
I'm doing okay. We have wind and we got rain yesterday.
Yeah.
Whoa! It was a short rain, but it was. Today is Las Vegas Municipal Election Day. Please make sure to go and vote for the people that are doing the right thing. Josh Cedric Kearns. Vote for Cara Campbell. Vote for Bob Beers. Stavros Anthony's, and Michelle Fiore. That's all you need to do. Forget about the rest of the people running. There's 6 people, 9 people on Ward 6. You don't want to have that, whatever her name, Ross is, because it's a continuation of her husband. What, is she gonna be the mayor pro tem too? She's a competition to Carol Goodman. If I was Caroline Goodman, I would not like her to win the election because she's a woman, she's a competition, and she's not like Titanian. Then she's all already, and she's not doing she's not interested to do anything else. But this lady Rose, she's a dangerous in that city council. Dangerous. She's worse than her husband, and her husband is very bad. So you need to vote. Please go vote. And what's going on with? Is that a surprise water in there, or that's a special water?
It's my water from yesterday. Would you like a cup of water?
No, this is fine.
Huh?
This is fine.
There's no water.
What is wrong with you? Everything I say, you make a drama.
There's just no water. So I brought you the one I had yesterday.
Thank you.
Oh, so you fill it up from the?
No.
No, the good water. They not like that guy. What do you call real water? No, that guy is infatuated with that name. Real champion of commerce. What is that? Real champion of commerce. He owns real water, and because he lost the seat in the assembly, now he wants to open the real chamber of commerce so he can go to the assembly and lobby over there. But what's going on with our friend Donald Trump?
He's trying to get that Supreme Court justice nominated. It's going to happen anyway with the Democrats, as usual, putting up a fight against it. It is just, have you ever seen this country this torn apart, Rolando, ever?
No.
I mean, they don't want to work with him for nothing. Nothing.
Somebody was saying yesterday was an anniversary of Watergate. It was?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They were talking about how is this worse than Watergate, or is
Maybe that's what they were saying.
they were talking about that.
Well, you see Susan Rice, who was part of the Obama administration, asked, can you look that up for us? About the story about Susan Rice, who worked for the Obama administration, and she was asking for some of Trump's.
Yeah, but she denied it this morning.
Yeah.
Of course, what is she going to say? Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. They called her red-handed, man.
Yeah.
Red-handed. I told you it goes back to Obama. None of those people did that on their own.
I say
they were following orders, boss. Absolutely, man.
You see, what happened is, I believe that the worst thing people can do is to people don't give enough credit to the enemy. You have to recognize the enemy's qualification. Obama is a bad enemy. He is tricky, he's a liar, he is everything that is not good. When you don't give the enemy the credit, the enemy surprise you. That's all it is. You have to realize, hey, that is reality. That is what it is. And, it's like I was telling you, I don't like Steve Sampson, but Steve Sampson has good things, and you have to recognize him.
Do you want me to read this?
Yes.
This is what it says. It says, her interest was not in the national security, but in to advance the political interests of the Democratic Party. The things to bear in mind is that the White House does not do investigations, does not criminal investigations, not intelligence investigations. Remember that. Why is it that so many, in the context of explosive revelations that Susan Rice, President Obama's national security advisor, confidant, and chief of dissembler, called for the unmasking of Trump's campaign and transition officials whose identities and communications were captured in the collection of U.S. intelligence on foreign targets. Because we've been told for weeks that any unmasking of people in Trump's circle that maybe occurred had two instant explanations: the FBI's investigation of Russian meddling in the election and the need to know for purpose of understanding the communications of foreign intelligence targets, the identities of Americans incidentally intercepted or mentioned, the unmasking Obama's apologist insights had nothing to do with targeting Trump or his people. That won't wash, is what it's saying.
No.
In general, it is the FBI that conducts investigations that bear on American citizens suspected of committing crimes or of acting as agents of foreign powers. In the matter of alleged Russian meddling, the investigation camp also includes the CIA and the NSA. All three agencies conducted a probe and issued a joint report in January that was after Obama, despite having previously acknowledged that the Russians' activity was inconsequential, suddenly made a great show of ordering an inquiry and issuing sanctions.
See if you can find Judge Janine, what she said maybe yesterday on her show.
Okay.
Yesterday, she didn't have a show yesterday. She only do shows Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she don't
See if you can
Okay,
find
so I
Sundays.
might have something from Saturday and Sunday because, just give me a minute.
I didn't hear the show last Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, see if you can find that for you.
I'm working on
Let
it.
me tell you, I believe that the Democrat women are more aggressive.
Yes.
Look at that other one. What's the name of the one that has the one that had the meeting with Bill Clinton inside the airplane?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Geez, you just asked me that the other day. You just asked me the outgoing attorney general.
Yeah. And then you got the other one that was the DNC.
Donna Brazil.
Donna
Who
Brazil.
fed Hillary Clinton questions before the debate. And we don't even want to talk about Nancy Pelosi. Harry Reid's sister.
Nancy Pelosi. I'm telling you, man, those Democrat women are very, very aggressive, and because they want to be They want to prove that they are
Yes.
strong. They want to prove
Yes.
that they are better than the men.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very, very dangerous.
Yes.
You know, when you're competing with somebody of the opposite sex, it is, to me, it doesn't make any,
Right.
it's very difficult.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I've always said that I believe that. I think it started in the 60s with the women's movement. And I think that they have definitely taken over the Democratic Party. The far right, left, most of them are women. Like we said, Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Clinton and Donna Brazile and Susan Rice and all of them. The far
Yeah,
left
but
nuts.
the Republican women are not that
No, they're
way.
not.
They
they're
sure
not.
themselves. They are
Yes.
confident,
Yes.
but they are sure of themselves. They don't have to prove the world
Yeah.
that they are better than a man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing more exciting and more beautiful than a woman in charge. I love to see intelligent women that are successful.
We got an executive producer here, 20 million. She got from you.
Would you like me to play Judge Janine the left can't get over their election loss?
No,
The
that's
first?
too long.
No, it's from the first, but
That's Saturday was the first.
yes, Saturday.
I don't know if it's interesting. We can play it, but only the opinion. That's all. I don't want the whole show.
This is the opening statement.
Is
Is that what you
Okay.
want?
Let's do it and see what she
Tell
said.
me when to stop.
She said she used to be the district attorney for
We're
New
gonna have a
York.
commercial though first.
I beg your pardon?
Commercial first, sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Let it go.
waiting on it.
I have one of her.
Continue talking. Sorry. The whole screen's out.
Huh?
The whole screen's out. Continue talking. The whole screen's out.
What's she saying?
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Oh, okay. We keep going. Where we going?
So tell us about the election today, man. Let's
Well,
talk about that. What's
It's
going
very,
on?
very, very low turnout. Very low turnout. But the city always is like that. I don't know if it's worth to have this election, to be honest with you. I think the city should be at the same time that the general elections are, the presidential election, But they do that to confuse people. They do that so they can manipulate the people. They do that because that way people, the candidate can raise money from campaign contribution and things like that. But I think they need to have all the elections at the same time. That's what I think it would be.
Well, I think it would be a daggone shame if Judge Cedric Kearns did not win this election. People in Las Vegas, you have to understand what he does for the young people in Las Vegas, how he tries to help rehabilitate them. He's not just a judge to your kids. And listen, make no mistake about it. Unfortunately, a lot of you all out there, your kids will be in front of Judge Kearns one day. And if you are eligible to vote, you definitely, that is a man that you want your children to be in front of, because he's going to try and help your kids. He's going to try and rehabilitate your kids, not just throw your kids in jail. He really is interested in their rehabilitation and coming back into society and being successful and being productive. That's what he's all about. He's also working with Teen Challenge, who we have Miracle Mondays with. He is an outstanding judge. He's a person of character. And if he does not win this election, you have nobody to blame but yourself, because like I said, all of us one day, I know friends of mine that have come in front of Judge Kearns, and they always say one thing: he's tough, but he's fair. So you want your kids or your family members or yourself even one day, if you have to go in front of a judge, that's the kind of judge that you want to be in front of. he's trying to help. So please get out and vote for Judge Cedric Kearns. We need him to win.
That's right. And
Are you
of course,
ready for Janine now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's listen to Judge Janine Hero.
I don't think
You got the speaker too close, I believe.
I know. We did that last week. I don't know.
Let's see what happened. I think they're facing each other too close. That's what.
All right. I'm gonna give up on that one.
We're not going to do it.
There's something wrong.
So the election for Bob Beers is today as well.
Yes.
Vote for Bob Beers. He's a good man. He's a good man.
You know, we need to open an organization that can represent the interests of the people, not the interests. It's like I said, I was looking at the salaries to some of those CEOs for charity organizations. Man, they are $3 million, $2 million.
There's big money in there.
Well, I mean, why? Why? That money can go to the people who need it. You know, to me, honestly, anybody that can not live with $2,000 a week is living a fantasy world. You know, $2,000 a week is more than enough for anybody to live.
Absolutely.
Assuming you pay in $1,000 a week in rent, assuming
That's a lot.
it is a lot.
Not for Harry Reid, but for the rest of us.
Yeah. That's $4,000 a month. Then you gotta pay the car payment, another $1,000, and you know, I don't know. I think it is. I'm figuring out a week, which is not rent is once a month, car payment is once a month, power bill is once a month.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't see any reason why people cannot live. It's like I wrote last week when Lynette Bucks McDonald was running. She begged and scratched, you know. She did everything to get in the city council. And then when she got in the city council, she went and got a job in the board of directors of the Station Casino. Because she cannot live with the salary of the city council.
Is that right?
Well, you knew what was, you know what the salary was.
Yeah.
It's like this woman, I'm writing about that in the editorial this week, Shannon Bilbray Expo. She was working for a terrorist organization, a terrorist country, you know, because she cannot live. And I know that the salary for assembly person is $6,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who can live with that? But
I could.
you could.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. If you get to be like Larry Wigley, you know, then you got all those gifts from the convention authorities, and yeah, you can live. You know, very easy, yeah. Here is rent, here is this, here is for that, and then you got the whole thing all by yourself. You know, I don't think. What happened with Janine? That $20 million is not working. Not working.
We gotta be careful. We're gonna lose her to Fox News.
Huh?
She's already been talking to Fox News.
She is?
Yes.
They can't afford that kind of money. They
Well,
can't afford
the money they were
pay.
gonna pay Megyn Kelly, they just gonna pay her. The money's still there.
Yeah, that's right. Megan Kelly making 20 million. She was making 10 million in Fox. She was making 10 million in Fox and she went to where? CNN?
I think
NBC, CBC, I don't know.
Yeah.
20 million.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
think
her.
she's worth.
Have you seen it?
No.
Me?
No, because I don't go anywhere but Fox News.
Me?
You got everything there you want. You even have that one Williams that is a socialist, you know, so.
What's going on with that? What's his name? Ayers? Man, it's like all
The owner of the.
Why is there so many lawsuits against him? All those women are filing lawsuits against him.
People go where the money is. As simple as that. Yeah, I don't believe, honestly, I really don't believe that a person that is so powerful and so rich like the guy who owned or managed Fox News, if the woman tell him, no, I cannot see that person saying yes. Simple as that. I don't believe that it's a sexual harassment. Every man try. It's nothing wrong with that. But very few men that don't succeed keep trying. I don't see. If I had the kind of money that old guy has, I can get 10 Megan Kelly for that kind of money. 10 Megan Kelly. It's true.
Yes.
No. So, no, the $20 million doesn't make the computer work better. No. We're gonna have to renegotiate that. We need to get a reduction on the salary, you know? What is $20 million? $1.5 million a month? No, that would be 18 million. $1.75 million.
Good money.
Huh?
Good money.
Yeah, definitely. So,
What time is the voting over?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. You got until 7 o'clock. So tell me, you went down to the court today, this morning?
Yeah, I
What's
did.
going on?
I went and visited Judge Bear Brown, and I went to Justice Court, Judge Cento. I went to Judge Amy Cellini. I haven't seen her in the bench, and I couldn't see her in the bench. She was there, but she wasn't running the calendar. I don't know. She said, hi, Rolando. I said, hi, Judge. And I wanted to see how she do, because she's a new judge. I wanted to see. And I run into a couple people over there, and they give me some scoops. I like when people give me scoops. So What happened, Sharon?
It's not working, so
No?
I don't think I can do it.
Who's not working? You?
It's squeaking when I try to put it on. I gave up on that.
What you say?
She said the computer's squeaking when she tries to put on Justin. She'll fix it. Even if she has to stay after for 10 hours, she'll work. She won't. Have you heard from Star Santi?
No.
No?
No, I haven't. But I'm not surprised because his campaign manager don't let him talk to me too much.
Mm.
She don't like me. Grandma. I call him grandma. She's a grandmother.
Mm.
And no. Stavro is a nice guy.
Yes, he is.
He's a nice guy,
Yes, he
but
is.
he doesn't, and he's very, he listens to the people that he pays. That's why they get paid to give him advice. I don't have any problem with that, you know. I don't have any problem with that. She tell me now I think he should find out why she's telling him not to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if that's not what you want to do, I respect that too. You know, so it's no big deal. You know, I still like him, and you know, no problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
How many people are running against him?
I think it's two people. I think it's two. So one of those two and him, I guess, will be running in the general election.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Have you heard from Kara Campbell?
No, not at all.
Mm.
Not at all. But she was in the Kevin Wall radio show a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
She has and she was with Steve Sampson, veterans in politics. She was. She's a good talker. She can talk. She got a good voice.
Mm-hmm.
She got a good voice. She got a good everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think she like.
I liked her when I met her.
I
like
did.
her.
I like her too.
A lot of energy. I think she would be good in city council. I do. We need new people.
You mean
Judge,
Judge?
I'm sorry. You need
Yeah.
Judge. Yeah.
She's running against Massey.
Mm. Mm. That's a tough one.
You know, I believe that the judicial election is mainly among lawyers and prosecutors. Half of the people don't know who the judges are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't believe they do. People do not follow the judicial race as much as they should.
Mm.
So I don't see anything being done differently. But I think she have a good chance to win.
Oh, wow.
She got a good chance to win, and I like to see that happen. It's a need. The community is in need to show that David Thomas cannot win every election, because that's the problem that it is now. The problem is then David Thomas is so used to put people that are going to win the election, and if they don't, that help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I told you just a few days ago, then you need to find the right person to do. I believe then you cannot be sitting on the bench when you got contacts with drugs.
Yes.
I don't believe that, and nobody's gonna change my mind about that.
What is his story? What is?
And this guy that is a campaign manager, David Thomas, he has the opportunity to not the opportunity. He owns two marijuana dispensaries, I believe, and people are completely blind when it comes to that. People think that they are going to be the marijuana is legal. It might be legal in the local level, but the day the feds want to act on it, they will act. The day the day then they want to have any say so whatsoever, they're gonna enforce the real law, and everybody with the city marijuana thing is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
You know, simple as that. I don't believe that it should be. I don't care if people do smoke marijuana. I don't care if people own a marijuana store. It's none of my business.
Yeah.
And I can care less, but I believe that judges should be above reproach. Judges should be above anything. And when they don't do it that way, I'm not happy about it.
Yes.
That's all.
What do you think they're going to do? They're trying to figure out, as this law progresses, what are they going to wind up doing with the strip casinos as far as the marijuana laws? Because that's the thing that's really interesting. And I remember when we had the district attorney, Steve Wilson, on, are they going to allow people to smoke in casinos, in the hotel rooms? What do you think?
I don't know, because some of those hotels rooms are not allowed to. They're not allowed to smoke anyway. Cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot smoke in. You cannot smoke on the rooms.
Yeah.
They tell you no smoking room. You know, because I used to smoke. I know what it is.
Yeah.
People don't realize that when you smoke, I don't care how much you open the window, I don't care how much perfume you put, I don't care about none of that stuff.
Yeah.
They are going to smell the smell.
Yeah.
So,
and marijuana, they really be able to smell that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to do that. How they're going to figure that out. Is it going to be casino by casino? Is it just going to be all the strip casinos? I don't know how they're going to figure that out, because it would definitely, would they have a section, certain rooms, certain floors that you can smoke on and others you can't?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting how they figure that out, how they do that.
I know.
That's going to be very interesting.
But the idea is, or the point is, that in the federal level, marijuana is not legal.
Yes.
So why do you want to have a judge that is in cahoots with Judge so-and-so and another judge over here, another judge over there, that are involved with marijuana? I don't think you need to be obligated to have the marijuana.
Yeah.
You know.
I know you'll be working very hard, you and Don Snook, on the paper this evening. Any little sneak peeks you can give the people, any articles that might be coming out that people should know about?
Yeah, I got a good article over there that is about some about the not the election, about the immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody wrote an article for the daily paper talking about the immigrants and how the immigrants are an asset to the United States as a country. But the thing is, then the immigrants that we talking about are legal immigrants.
That's right.
The green, the what do you call her?
Illegal immigrants.
The illegal immigrants cannot be an asset
That's right.
to anybody
That's right.
because they are not here legal. First of all, you cannot hire a person that is committing a crime, and you cannot hire a person that is illegal because then you're committing a crime yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I believe that it's time where people realize that there is enough working forces in the United States to replace those illegal immigrants that are working in the working forces.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you need to have somebody to wake up America and forget about it. I'd be happy to explain that. And
Boss, when they say that people, if the immigrants didn't do those jobs that Americans wouldn't do, what do you think about that? Do you think Americans would do those jobs? I know, they're always their beat. If we got rid of the immigrants, who would do those jobs?
Yeah, that's a simple, another way to say, look, if I don't charge, you got $40. $40 in the bank. You know, see, you have, if you have people that are doing the job and you bring those jobs to an opening,
Yes.
there will be people that will.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Because that's the way it is. People, if you might find somebody that say, "Oh, I'm not gonna work for $15 an hour. I'm not gonna be doing dishes,"
Right.
you know. But then you find 2 or 3 that ain't gonna do
That's right.
dishes
That's right.
because it's very nice to have your own money.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, it's very nice to have the money that you have to be, you can use it for benefiting yourself, you know. That's the only thing that it is.
Do you know if is Las Vegas a can you look that up, CN? Is Las Vegas considered a sanctuary city? Is it? Because I've heard different reports. I've heard some reports that say it's not a sanctuary city.
No, it's not. The city said no. Sheriff Lombardo is kind of playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, you know, all that stuff. But as far as I know,
And the mayor says it's not.
the mayor said it's not.
Metro weighs in on sanctuary city controversy.
What does it say?
Oh, okay. I thought that meant that they were saying yes. I'm waiting. Sorry.
Yeah, I've heard like two different things. I've heard Metro say that they will not comply. They will not enforce federal laws. Then I've heard ICE say that they will. I don't know. I've heard different reports about whether they consider this a sanctuary
You
city
know,
or not.
Las Vegas is a city that is run by very greedy people. From the county, the city, the state, they all very greedy.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that if they win this election, they're gonna be people that are going to be saying, hey, we cannot lose that federal money.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's true.
like Miami, for example, Miami-Dade, they were sanctuary city. When they come out with no sanctuary, right away you say, no, we don't want no part of that. We want that federal money.
That's right.
You know, and that's the way it is. You know, but it's important to realize why they don't want or why they do want the federal.
Yeah. Did you?
I'm still waiting
Oh,
on
okay.
the computer on the internet.
Okay. Because I know I've heard different varying reports
It hasn't come up.
from three different. I mean, you have the city, the official statement from the mayor saying that it's not a sanctuary city, and then I've heard ICE saying that they will go along with Donald Trump in enforcing the federal law. And if somebody comes in and they're an illegal alien yes, go ahead, Sam.
It says last July, Metro Police announced they will no longer detain immigrants under the federal agency's request without a warrant or probable cause.
Wow. Incredible. Yeah, I've heard different reports that Metro will not enforce the federal law. ICE has said that they will detain people that are illegal and commit a crime and are in our county or city jail. Just heard different reports, you know. But it would be shame on us if Las Vegas was a sanctuary city. That would be a shame. I mean, we already battling enough crime in the city, and the budget is already strained enough. We don't need people living off of us for free.
Yeah, but we also don't need people to be hypocrites by saying no and then don't do the job that they're supposed to be doing. That's the problem with this. I think Sheriff Lombardo should make up their mind. If they're going to do it, let us know.
Yes.
And if they don't do it, let us know. Just simple as that. You know, it's not that important. The yes or no. What is important is the behavior. They can say no and then start arresting people. They can say yeah and don't arrest anybody.
Another thing that they said is that some cities that bear that title have passed ordinance that prohibit law enforcement from working the ICE or working with the federal government. When they pass a law, is what they're saying, is then that's when they'll go with whatever the law says. They haven't passed a law saying that you have to go either way.
I thought that it was already a federal law.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this article is saying.
Wow. I thought it was a federal law that if somebody was here illegal and arrested, that they are to be detained. They're not by ICE. They're supposed to be.
You know, it's very confusing.
Very confusing.
This thing, sometimes they agree, sometimes they don't agree. Yeah. Sometimes the federal law is different than the county laws. I mean, it's it is.
It's got to be confusing for the agents that are working, for even the police officers that are working. They don't know what they're supposed to. Because you don't want to be sued. You don't want your department to be sued. There needs to be one line on immigration. It needs to start from the president, through Congress, down to state law, city law. It needs to be one voice on what we do when we arrest someone in our country that's committed a crime. It's got to come from the top, and it's got to be a one voice thing. We can't have each municipality trying to figure out what they are supposed to do. It's too complicated with these illegal aliens. It's just way too complicated and too confusing. It's confusing for us. You can imagine if you had a badge on and you run across these illegal immigrants, what are you supposed to do with them? Are you supposed to arrest them, detain them, let them go, try and deport them? What are you supposed to do? You don't want to be sued. You don't want to be called a racist. You don't want to be called that you're stereotyping and this, that, and the other. You know, all the things that the far left is going to throw at you if you do something, and to them, you know, they deem it to be racist or you know, it's just ridiculous what's going on. Of stereotyping, which is not what's going on. These people are just doing their jobs, and they're trying to keep our country safe. And it's tough fighting crime, but then when you come across a criminal who's not even supposed to be in our country, what are you supposed to do with them? Can you look up for me? I forget his name. I think it's Gorsuch, or is the guy that's the Supreme Court nominee that's supposed to be voted on soon. He's Donald Trump's Supreme Court nominee. That's a shame. That's one of the last things I want to talk to you about today. If we cannot agree upon this man, they say his record is exemplary. The Democrats, when he was running for court years ago, the Democrats actually said he was an exemplary judge, and most of them, you know, voted to nominate him when he was running for lesser courts. Now, the Supreme Court, all of a sudden, they have a problem with him. The same people that are voting to filibuster against him right now are people that voted for him years ago to hold a judge seat in the higher courts here in the country. And now that he's running for Supreme Court, all of a sudden, all the Democrats have a problem with him, and they don't like the way he makes decisions and this, that, and the other. It's just, they're just being objectionist to every single thing Donald Trump is trying to do. And if you cannot come together on this guy whose record, by their own words, is exemplary. He has been an exemplary judge, no stains on his record whatsoever. If we can't come together, if you can't get a couple of Democrats to break away from the party line and vote for him to be the Supreme Court nominee, go ahead.
There's 3 contenders for Supreme Court nominee, and I'm sorry.
Yes, this one guy goes. She's the guy that's been picked.
3 contenders. It says. Hang on, find the names.
Yes, it's Kasich or Gosik or whatever his name is. But it's a shame that, you know, if we can't come together with that, we have no chance at all of passing a new health care bill or tax reform.
Neil Gorsuch.
Neil Gorsuch.
Of Colorado.
Yes, he's the one
Pryor.
No, it's Neil Gorsuch
Okay.
is the one that got picked. And, you know, he's up and, you know, they're going to try and filibuster him getting through and being the Supreme Court nominee. It is a shame of what is going on. And if we can't come together on that, how in the world are we ever supposed to come together on anything at all? It's just a shame what's going on. I'm hoping that we come together on this vote. I'm hoping that we come together as a country because we got a lot of things to do, and I hope that Donald Trump is smart enough to. Carlos is very much. I hope that Donald Trump is smart enough to. But Donald Trump is smart enough to pick off a couple of Democrats because he's going to need a couple of Democrats. Huh?
Are we safe?
Yeah.
Are we safe?
Huh? Yeah. I hope.
He looks like
He's a friend.
he's a friend of yours.
Yes, he's not going to.
Wow. You got friends like that? Really? Wow.
He's a good guy. But I'm just hoping that you know, Donald Trump can pick off a few Democrats because we're going to need them to pass some things. Other than that, we're just going to have this bipartisan lock, and absolutely nothing is going to get done. And it's just a shame what's going on out here.
He was
And,
right.
No.
You know,
was trying to be quiet. He was trying to be quiet.
He was trying to be quiet. He scared me. I thought he was going to throw a bomb.
Stop it.
Well, it would not be the first time.
Not
I called him.
not throwing a bomb at you.
I got a guy put a bomb in my building. I called the fire department. The fire department said, "Let me know when it explodes." He didn't want to say. I was eating at the Tropicana Hotel one day. A guy put a knife on me. The hostess called security, and they said, "Oh, if I knew it was you, I would not come." You know, how can I be safe? You know.
So they know you.
They hate me. They don't only know me, they hate me. But
we got about 3 minutes left, so
3 minutes left. Well, folks, don't forget to go. We got 6 hours to go.
that's right.
You need to go vote. Judge Cedric Kearns.
Yes, please.
Cara Campbell.
Yes. Stavros Anthony.
Stavros Anthony, Bob Bies, and Michelle
yes.
Fiore.
Oh, wow.
Those are the people that need to be in office in order to make our life better,
Absolutely.
easy, and wonderful.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
This is. I said I know that you know. So, but anyway.
I hope you all watched the show yesterday with Kevin Childs.
That was something.
He's a good man. He's a good man, and he's trying.
By the way,
yes.
I'm going to be doing Kevin Ward's show on Thursday.
Wow, there you go.
Thursday, I'm going to be a guest in the.
Listen to Kevin Ward's show Thursday.
Yeah.
Rolando Larraz.
What is it, 970 or 97? 970, I think
yes.
it is.
Yes.
Well, I was invited to join Kevin Ward.
Excellent.
And then he's going to come over and do a show over here.
Oh, wow.
Because he finished at 12,
mm-hmm.
and we started at 12. And
Excellent.
I told him then, I said, if you don't get there on time for my show, you go to Chris Garcia's
wow.
show. So, okay. Kevin is going to be there with me, Kevin Chong.
Excellent.
You know,
Excellent.
So you need to listen to. Well, you don't get up that early,
You get up.
yeah.
My wife is up now every day early.
She is. Well, you know, she had to. She's making $20 million a year, and she had to be doing that.
That's right.
What does that mean? 1 minute left?
Yeah. Well,
that's not the middle finger, right? It's just the little finger. Oh, okay. That's good.
On a serious note, though, he is right. Go out and vote. Bob Beers is one of the hardest working city councilmen. He works very, very hard. Please go out and vote for Bob Beers, Cedric Kearns, Cara Campbell, and Stavros Anthony, and
Michelle
Fiore. Please go out and vote for them. Do not complain when your city's not running the way it's supposed to, because those are the kind of people that we need. And as I said, Judge Cedric Kearns does excellent work with the young people out there. So,
and I have to remind you that Michelle Fiore must be good, because I don't like her, but I think she should be in office. She's a good person, and she worked for the people of Nevada. The city council will be perfect with Michelle Fiore there.
There you go. I've spoken from the boss's mouth himself, the legend himself, the one and only Rolando Larraz is going to be on Kevin Wall's show Thursday at 9 o'clock in the morning. So make sure you listen to that. And once again, Google us. We will be up on YouTube in a couple of hours, and we stream live, of course, on RadioTribune.com Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 o'clock. And don't forget to get the Las Vegas Tribune tomorrow. Will be up. Boss will be up tonight working hard, as well as Don Snook, and they put out an excellent paper, of course. So make sure you get the Las Vegas Tribune tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening today. Face the Tribune with Rolando Larraz. I'm your co-host, Chris Garcia. God bless America, God bless our troops, and Godspeed to Donald Trump.